Hi my angels, welcome back to my channel. This feels so crazy because life has changed so much in the past 6 weeks. I actually filmed the video I'm doing today, Q&A, get to know me, before I went into the villa and just decided not to post it. I just felt like the questions that were asked on my story, I didn't really actually want to answer them, and I did the whole video, got it edited, and then was like, do you know what, I'm not going to post this. And I cannot tell you how different my life is now doing this Q&A and doing this get to know me 6 weeks later, literally just after the villa. So I have asked you guys to ask me questions, get to know me questions, so I'm kind of just going to chat to you all for however long I feel is necessary until I think you're going to get bored. So I have just screenshotted like pretty much all the questions. I'm just gonna go through them and yeah, just kind of pick random ones and then kind of just go from there. So this is kind of just like a get to know me Q&A. I'm gonna kind of pick different questions, different categories that are quite a lot about the villa, but I'm gonna try and not talk too much Love Island and just kind of do an overall get to know me. So I hope you enjoy, my angels. Your vibe is so relaxed. Do you have tips for being confident and having your own back? I feel like I'm just quite a chilled girly. I feel like I'm very chill until needed not to be. However, I think this just comes from self-love and comes from within. And I know this may just sound cliche, but I think a lot of things that have happened in my life and situations I've been in, I think instead of dwelling on it as a bad thing, even though some things can be quite bad, it's more like, okay, how can I take this situation and build on my character, or how am I going to allow this to make me a better person instead of tearing me down? And don't get me wrong, this is not the easiest way. You know, it can be difficult to act like that and to program your mind to see the good in things instead of seeing the bad. However, I feel like number one, that's made me more of a confident person because I'm sure of myself and I know any situation I'm in, good or bad, I can learn from and I can kind of build that into my character more. I think it is all down to kind of self-love and self-worth and how you want to put things out in the world and how your character is going to be from situations. I think if you allow everything to get you down, which is the easier thing to do, I would say, like, I think it's difficult to sit there and self-reflect and actually learn and grow from hard times. And have harder times made me more confident? I don't know in that sense, but I think self-love, and I do everything I can to make myself feel confident. I do a lot of things to feel confident on the outside, but I also really think it comes from within. And I think also being around good people, I think we all underestimate how confident good people can make you. And around my friends and family, I feel my most confident and I feel my most self because I'm so loved within that group and that circle that I feel confident being me. I feel good in my own skin. I feel beautiful around all these people because they make me feel that way. So although it's a lot of self-reflection and working on myself and doing things that make me feel good, training, beauty, you know, hair, everything about, you know, the outside, I also think it comes a lot from the people you surround yourself with, the way you talk to yourself, the way you look at yourself, the way you handle situations. It's a whole lot of just a little bit of everything into one. What is your favorite thing about Luca? Do you know what? I think there's so many amazing things about Luca that I genuinely couldn't pick one. But I think the way he just has my back all the time and never doubts me, and I feel like he's very protective over me, but in such a manly, like, amazing way, without, you know, like, I don't know, there's just something about him that just makes me, I just feel safe around him. And I don't feel like that around a lot of men, you know, like from guys that I've been seeing or guys I've been involved with, I don't feel like that around them. Whereas with him, I just know that I'm good. Anything could be happening and I just know I'm good. So, you know, I feel like that is probably my favourite thing about him. How did you start your business? I started my business in lockdown. So this was about a year after I'd graduated from university. So I went to Liverpool Uni and I studied fashion, marketing, styling, design. Basically graduated at 20. Which felt young because I'm the youngest in the year, so I'm an August baby. And then, yeah, was working for a property company doing their marketing. So I was a marketing assistant. So I did that for about a year. And then, yeah, we hit COVID. And do you know what? I just thought, how can I channel what I'm doing in my job and channel my like passions and what I love doing, and how can I make money off this? And do not get me wrong, I was working 7 days a week for businesses. I was running their Instagrams, I was running all their socials, their websites, and I was literally working for next to nothing. But you know what? It paid off because I was working for really good brands and I built up my portfolio. I also built up my experience. I built up kind of what I was doing and how to do it type of thing, because I was kind of just winging it. I then was kind of doing client work for a little bit on my own, and then my best friend decided she kind of wanted to do something similar, and we just paired up, became business partners as well, and it's been amazing. So I've got Social Clubhouse, which is with my best friend Gabby, also my business partner. So everything marketing wise we've been doing for like 6 years now, so it's absolutely flown, to be honest. But that was an amazing decision I made, and that was definitely a plunge where I was like, do I do this, do I not? Because we're in lockdown. Are people going to pay? Are people going to believe in this business? Are people even going to take me seriously or take me on? And you know what, I did it in a time which was difficult because everyone was in lockdown, but everyone was buying from online, and like online businesses were doing amazing, and I felt like these businesses Instagrams could have done better. So everything happens for a reason, but always take the plunge, always take that risk, because you just never know how it's going to pay off. Okay, how did you learn to handle situations so well in regard to people spreading false rumors? If you believe in yourself and you back yourself and you know the truth, and the people around you that love you and care about you know the truth, then you're absolutely fine. On the days when not recording on Love Island, what would everyone do? So these days would be called down days, and they're basically, I mean, we're always filming because the cameras are always going, but obviously it doesn't get shown on the show. So these are the days where you can just go and sunbathe. Obviously you don't have to wear makeup anyway, but like take all your makeup off, just put a random bikini on, go and sunbathe, go to the gym. Obviously people would go to the gym anyways, but go to the gym. We could go to on the treadmill this time in South Africa, and they had a treadmill in the villa, so go on the treadmill, do all your skincare, do it 10 times over because you've just got so much time to sit there and just do that. Put a hair mask in, wash your hair. And there's loads of things you could do, but like if you wanted to go and sort out your wardrobe because it had been a mess from getting ready, or if you wanted to sort out your drawers or any of your beauty stuff, or you wanted to wash your makeup brushes, these were the times for you to do that. So we would have them once a week, and it would usually fall on a Saturday, just depending on like how much had been going on. And yeah, they were actually really nice. They kind of just gave you a minute to breathe, and you could just kind of do your own thing. Girls and boys would be separate though, which was always just a nightmare in the villa, because obviously everyone wants to be with their couple. So yeah, they'd keep boys and girls separate. Like girls would be on one side of the villa, boys would be on the other, and we'd have to obviously not cross paths. And then you would also sleep in, so you'd be with the girls, would be with the girls, the boys would be with the boys in the beds as well, or you would sleep on your own if you could. So yeah, that's what we would get up to on kind of like the down days. Do you and Luca live in the same city, and how do you make it work to spend time together? So no, we don't live in the same city. I am currently in Manchester and he's in Brighton, so we are an amazing 5-hour drive from each other. However, you know, I'm in London all the time. He's coming to Manchester this weekend. He's actually coming to meet my family, which is so exciting. So do you know what, the train is 2 hours. It's really not that bad to Manchester. I am in good time going to be moving to London, so I'll probably be like 40 minutes away from him in Brighton, and we'll make it work. It's not that far from each other. 2 hours is not that long, and I pretty much spend half of my time in London anyway. I'm always there for work, or I'm seeing the girls down there or whatever, and he's going to be coming up to Manchester as much as he can, so you know, we'll make it work. I feel like this is quite a good one. Did you come out of the villa with a different outlook that you had going in? I don't know if it was an outlook, but I think who I am and how I act was like my genuine, not that I would never be my true self, but I think my softer side, I mean, I definitely know my softer side came out this time round, and I think I didn't expect that to ever happen. Like, I really didn't expect that to happen, because for me to show my softer side, especially to a guy and then especially to everybody else watching, is, yeah, that's just scary for me. That's just something I would never even contemplate doing, and like that really happened for me in there, and I just didn't expect it. And I think I went in obviously wanting to find someone and obviously wanting to have the best time and genuinely click with someone, but I didn't think that someone would bring out such a soft side in me, because I think for me, I put on a little bit of a brave face, a little bit of a like I play it very cool and I act like I don't really care and all of this, and my best friends and my family know that I'm not like that. I am the soppiest lover girl, like just like my sense of humor, everything about me, like I'm actually quite a soft person. But I think as an exterior, I like I mean, I'm literally giving you all my inside tips now, and my, you know, you're all going to find out everything about me. But for me, when I'm out and about, even in front of people, maybe people that I don't know, I think I can be a little bit more reserved and have a little bit, not cold because I'm so friendly, but just a little bit more. I'm a Virgo, so I feel like this is Virgo traits, okay? So maybe my outlook on how I would be in there was just completely different, and maybe that was going off my old experience when I was in the villa last summer. But my god, like, I was fully in my soppy girl, lover girl era, and I still am. And I'm not gonna lie, I actually love it, because I've not been in this era for 4 years, and I kind of forgot what it felt like. I genuinely didn't think I still had that in me, and still had that, I don't know, just like that girlfriendy lover girl era vibe about me. And I'm so back in it that it feels great. And maybe that's what shocked me about this, is like, I didn't think any of this would come out. So yeah, maybe it wasn't a different outlook, but maybe something that surprised me about myself was that, are you still friends with the dollies? I speak to my dolly girls every single day. I miss them so. Obviously I had Harriet in the villa, but I miss them so much in the villa. I have thought that I was going to get Matilda and Uma on my video call, because we didn't know if it would be friends or people that had been on the show. So when we were all chatting and contemplating who we thought we were going to get, I actually thought it might have been Matilda or Uma. But yeah, I speak to them all the time. I absolutely adore those girls. What mindset did you have coming into the villa? Be true to myself, do what I want to do, be friendly and be kind always. This is, for me, is just a main one. I am really not into drama, and I know Love Island is very, very drama fixed, but I'm really not a drama girly. I love to live a very peaceful life. I very much mind my own business. So maybe that mindset of just, if you wouldn't do it on the outside, don't do it in there. This one is really funny. How do you get amazing posture? I get so many compliments on my posture all the time. Do you know what I think this is from? And I didn't even realize I had good posture, but I think it's from doing ballet when I was growing up. So I always did ballet until about 10 years ago, though. I've not done it for years and years and years, but I don't know if it's just so stuck in my brain to like hold my body up like this, that I don't know, it's just like something because I did it all my life, that it's just never left me. I don't know. But thank you so much, by the way, that's so nice of you. When are you moving to London? This is very much in my plans. I want to move with my best friend Harriet, so we're just trying to figure out when works best for us. We've got a lot of like work on, traveling abroad, that type of thing, so kind of want to do it when things maybe die down a little bit, but in the next few months, which is really exciting. Tips on getting over a breakup. This is sad, and I would never, you know, going through a breakup is probably up there with the worst thing in the whole world, so I can totally feel for you now. What would I do if I went through a breakup now? Okay, I would write down things that I wanted to do for the rest of the year, write down goals that I wanted to do, and I would set myself goals so it allows me to not be fixating on the breakup. So if I know that I've got 5 or 6 goals and I can work towards them, it kind of gives me motivation and it allows me to be excited about things. Book a holiday. Book a holiday, whether it's a chill holiday, whether it's with your family, whether it's with your best friend, whoever it is. Book a holiday, go and explore somewhere new, go and meet new people, bump into strangers, smile at strangers, like just any of that good stuff. You know, go and have a gorgeous cocktail with your best friend on the beach, have amazing chats with people that you feel good around. I also think, yeah, spending time with people that you love and speak to them, vent, get it off your chest. If they are people that genuinely care about you, they will listen to you over and over and over again. I could sit and speak about a situation sometimes over and over and over, and I will see it in different ways, in different scenarios and this and that, and if you have good people around you, they will sit and listen and they will give you genuine advice. Also, keep yourself busy. Yoga, if you enjoy yoga, Pilates, go to the gym, go on a walk, even if it's just as simple as that, go on a run. Do things that boost your endorphins. Also, music. Listen to happy music, and I know that it's so easy to stick on sad songs and be in your feels, because my god, I love doing that. If you're gonna listen to 2 sad songs, listen to 3 good songs, like happy songs. Boost your endorphins, boost your happy hormones, you know, listen to music that makes you feel good and that makes you feel excited about life. And, you know, also remember who you were before them. You weren't together forever in life. You lived before them, and you will certainly live after them, and I promise you that, as hard as it may seem. This is like a therapy session. I don't know how this is just rolled into this. What does your family think of Luca? So this is still pending. He's not actually met them yet, but from FaceTime calls and obviously the call with my dad in the villa, they love him. They just think he's amazing, and that is such a big thing for me. That is literally happening in the next few days, so it's very exciting. Okay, so my camera has just flashed on that it's gonna die. I was gonna do more questions. I feel like I've kind of done a little bit of everything. I'm not really sure. I feel like maybe it was more advice than questions. So I've got so many questions. Will you do makeup routine? Will you do hair routine? I promise you I will get on this. Promise, promise, promise. A lot of them are on Love Island, and I feel like I obviously don't want to be answering the same questions over and over again. But thank you so much for sending these questions. I feel like I've kind of gone through a lot. If you'd like me to do another video kind of on different, I don't know if you want me to do more on relationships or on business or on life, kind of like a Q&A or just anything, just comment below. Let me know what you would like to see, and yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video.